What is going on YouTube channel? This is Taurus Downey with the Go Hard or Go Home channel. And we got a lovely Miss Olivia Alexa here today. We're going to be watching her, right? But this woman says some good stuff sometimes, but in this video I was watching her and like this is some stuff guys need to avoid. Alright? I said one of the things I'm going to do on my channel is slow drip game to people. Alright? Today I'm going to do some of that. Here's some game for you. When the woman is bullshitting you, you don't need to be listening. And this woman is bullshitting right now. She's going to win because she's bullshitting a bunch of red pill guys and stuff like that who just are losers anyway. But I'm gonna run this through here and I'm going to tell you why she's bullshitting you and why you shouldn't be listening when she's talking to this one. All right? So don't let the smooth taste fool you. All right? You don't get her the plan. I'm going to tell y'all before we even start. This woman would not sleep with the man that she's talking about. She would not. All right? Y'all hit like, subscribe, share, join the journey because I'm going to be telling y'all things like this every day or every other day or so. All right? I don't do the cash apps, no money and junk like that because if you do, you wind up sounding like this person. And she's finna grift like hell. Cute girl. You got no problem with her. Sometimes she says some good shit. But right now, she is trying to build losers up to give her money. Don't be a loser. Watch this video and see what I'm talking about. Here we go. I'm going to put it to the beginning and now let her talk.
A lot of women's absolute worst nightmare is the day when men wake up and realize their worth. Quiet quitting was a term that was trending a while ago where underpaid and undervalued employees started cutting corners and putting in the absolute bare minimum effort into their jobs, working just enough to retain their position. And I couldn't help but notice a parallel to that in the dating society today. Men are at a point where they've become disillusioned with a lot of women because the veil has been lifted. Men are now checking out of relationships that no longer serve as assets to their life, but rather liabilities.
Now, that's not really what's going on. A lot of guys checking out of shit that they just can't handle. And they can't handle it for the reason she's about to start mentioning.
Men are seeing the lack of gratitude and minimal to no reciprocity they encounter on a consistent basis from the other side.
Okay, the reason why most guys is not getting this shit is because most guys is freaking losers on this goddamn YouTube and damn red pill shit, complaining about shit that's going on between men and women all damn day. That other guys have known for years or for centuries and don't have a problem with, but they don't tell you this part.
Unfortunately, we've built a society where men hear terms like toxic masculinity and patriarchal oppression constantly thrown around in public discourse, while they say.
Now, we heard that shit all through my childhood and all the other good junk too. They called it all that shit too. They called it all that shit. Guess what? We still went to it, we still did it, and women still fucking bow down. The guys who can't listen to it got problems. It's just words, but let's roll.
Sacrifice at dead-end jobs trying to put food on the table and provide for their families.
Okay, sacrifice at dead-end jobs. See, you can't hardly not talk because woman just saying such crazy shit. You have to keep stopping her. Sacrificing at a dead-end job. Listen to what the fuck she said, guys. A dead-end job. Not a six-figure job. Not sacrificing your time at work at a job that's good. You're sacrificing your time at a dead-end job, which you should know better than. Every person should know better than that. No man should be on a fucking dead-end job. That should be a side job. If it's a dead-end job, that job should not be the main job. Should not. This woman would not sleep with that kind of man. She would not do it. She's saying it like it's a good thing, but it's not. She is lying to you. Let her finish lying some more.
Men are tired of being gaslit and shamed for their masculinity and nature, and it's making them revolt against the same system that's holding them to unrealistic expectations. They see the complementary balance of the gender shifting way too far, and they're tired of being the main ones holding up their end of the bargain. A lot of women have fallen into the trap of measuring men by impossible standards because their expectations have ballooned from the constant revolving door of Hollywood and free social media validation.
Bullshit. Let me tell y'all what happened, okay? Some of that shit is right. It's a very small percentage. Guys better start understanding this. You just had a damn pandemic. You just had a bunch of other shit go on too. Every time shit goes up in the stores, the price of ass goes up. Y'all niggas better start understanding that shit. That's the problem with people now. They're blaming everything else, but what's really going on? No, you can't keep up with inflation and shit as a man. That's why you can't keep a woman. That's why. When that doggone pandemic happened, women was blowing up Kevin Samuels' line like hell because they were trying to find a guy who was pretty much pandemic proof. If that ain't you, you don't fit into the thing. But see, she'll let you think that, but she wouldn't sleep with you. Just to let y'all know that. You a dead end job ass happy motherfucker who couldn't make it through the pandemic. She wouldn't sleep with you. Why she trying to make it sound nice?
Men are struggling to keep up, and they're sick and tired of having to prove themselves over and over and over again.
Real men ain't tired of that shit. We have to do it more because the losers that she's talking to, they think it's okay to. So now when you're not a loser, you have to fucking say it more because you got so many guys that are being losers because people like this keep saying it's okay when it's not. Real men not tired of having to prove themselves. They had to do it the first few times to get fucking money, to get to wherever they at. You always gonna have to prove yourself. People have to prove themselves. That's just the truth. So if you can't prove yourself, you ain't a freaking man.
To ensure the love and the loyalty of their woman. A lot of it can be traced back to the proliferation of dating apps, which have hollowed out human relations and virtualized the dating marketplace. This, combined with the wealth...
No, let me tell you what the doggone websites did. They let more losers and more geeks have access to women. Now women got doggone inboxes full of damn letters. And yes, now that's too much fucking attention. Because these guys don't know how to back the fuck off sometimes. That's what the problem is with that. You're going to have problems with that because those women are going to get attention. And see, we used to know this back in the day. You couldn't flood women with attention, but you can't tell geeks and losers that because they're going to do it anyway. That's the problem with the internet. It ain't changed nothing. Anybody I can get on the internet right now and get dates if I wanted to. Simply, easily.
Welfare state that can act as a safety net for repeated bad decisions and a lack of accountability has incentivized promiscuity while simultaneously breaking down and demonizing traditional gender roles at the expense of long-term synergistic and wholesome relationships between men and women. Masculine men are the guarding walls of our society, yes. And they've done an outstanding job holding it together.
Yeah, we have, but the thing of it is the men she's talking about is not masculine men. These are guys who will go work dead-end jobs and then think that somebody's supposed to value them. Kevin Samuels even told y'all that the man has to have the value of other men. Before a man can be high value or whatever the hell they're talking about, other men have to value him. We're not going to value you if you fucking work at McDonald's. If you work at a goddamn dead-end job, you are no good to the rest of the group. See, this that red pill bullshit she's spitting out there now. This is how they make their money. But let's roll. See, they tell you this shit right here, but I guarantee you she would not drop her drawers for a dude that she's talking about right now. She would not.
Even though they've been continuously shamed and ridiculed for the very qualities that make them men. In turn, they ask for recognition for their efforts. Yet society has failed to do justice to their sacrifice and perseverance in the face of all their adversities.
Now see, she said society. She didn't just say women. Because guess what? Men don't respect them motherfuckers either. She knows that. She's double talking you and telling you this other shit because she knows that most of the loser guys, they're only going to hear the other shit. They're not going to hear the truth. She just told them the truth. She just told you the truth. Society ain't going to accept you, and men ain't going to find you valuable, and women ain't going to either. But let's roll on, let her finish. We'll talk about the rest of it at the end.
The relationship dynamic between men and women are supposed to be comprised of a beautiful complementary synergy, not a tug of war where both sides stretch to compete and they stretch themselves thin. This is the unfortunate state of dating and relationships today that many men find themselves in. Women, in their quest for a vain sense of gender equalism, have forgotten what truly makes them attractive to men of caliber. A man wants his woman to be a place of solace and refuge, not another battle he has to fight. But this is the current societal predicament, and as more and more men walk away from relationships, dating, and marriage, they unfortunately are taking with them the most important masculine qualities that women and society inevitably cherish and need. So until the next video, I'll see you guys later.
Okay, so see, but that's not what's happening. You know what's happening? It's just that other guys are going to get more women. That's what's really going to happen. That thing she just spit at the end, that's that red pill bullshit. Like, or we all just gonna walk away. Then the women will just share the other guys. That's what's been happening for years. Geeks and losers and nerds been walking away from the dating scene forever. This ain't nothing new. All I'm saying is in mass. It's happening in mass now. That's what I'm seeing. But I'm telling you right now, guys, don't let the smooth taste fool you. The woman is attractive, but she's bullshitting you. She will not sleep with the type of guy that she just got done talking about. Y'all drop the comments and y'all let me know what y'all think, though. Hit like, subscribe, share, join the journey, leave the comments. That's how you help out the channel, and that's what we do for donations around here. We don't do money. Because when you do money, you gotta start saying what everybody else wants to hear, like she's trying to say right now. And I'm not gonna tell loser ass dudes that it's okay. Your ass working a dead end job and in that other shit she was talking about. You full of shit. You're a fucking loser. She wouldn't sleep with you either, and that's all there is to it. It's been Tars Down to y'all. Go hard or go home channel. Y'all hit that like, subscribe bell so y'all can hear what I gotta say next time. I'm out of here. Peace.